Hey y'all, welcome back. This is Michelle from Michelle's Empty Nest, and today I thought I would walk you through my February one little word response to the prompt for that month. So I have my 6x8 binder, which is a more structured way kind of to respond to the prompts. And then I also have the folio, and I did not mention in the previous video where I did January's prompt, I did not order the rainbow folio this year. I just liked the way the white looked better, so I just have two white folios instead of the rainbow one. I just like the way they looked together. So let's go ahead and look at February. And February is very short. There wasn't as much writing to do, so it won't take as long on this video as it did for January. So again, I'm using the acrylic Polaroid looking frame that has the month on it. And the circle that I chose this month says my story, and then this is my story. And for ways I can connect with my word right now, I listed out some things that came to mind. So I have vision board, mind map. Both of those things were part of the prompt for this month. Photos, art journaling, my pocket heart, my necklace that has my words stamped in it, an art print, and poetry. So those are some ways that I can kind of keep my word in front of me and remind me about it on a regular basis. And then I use some older product, and this is probably not going to be easy to see on camera with glare, but it says Words Matter. Thankful to learn more about myself through this journey, and I just thought that was kind of appropriate for this month. And then the back here says making my word visible, and so that's definitely what we were doing this month. This also was an older card. It says, don't let yesterday take up too much of today. So I included that one. And this is a piece of deli paper that I had jelly printed on with a butterfly just stapled to it. So that was some stuff that I had done last year, and I've just been using bits and pieces of it in different projects. And then the prompt was a vision board. My vision boards are normally very grid-like. I print out quotes or photos in squares or rectangles. I arrange them on a poster board in a very organized manner. That's how I've always done it because I'm very OCD, very structured. I've never done one where you just take those magazine pictures and collage them. Well, I decided to do that this year. So I have, let me show you the board. I have some of these that I got from Amazon. I think they're 8x10, and this has plastic wrap on it, but it's just like a very thin board. I'm trying to think of the word, and it's not coming to me, but it's like a textured, oh my goodness. A canvas. It's just a very thin little board with a canvas stretched over it. And I ordered like a pack of 10 of them, I think, because that was the cheapest way to get them. And I took 4 of them and collaged different images. I've been tearing images out of magazines for like 2 or 3 years with the intentions of doing a vision board like this, and I've just never actually bit the bullet. So I did this month, and I made 4, and I put my word rise in acrylic. It's a small acrylic piece from Colleen Attera, and I put it on one of the boards. I just attached it with some glossy accents. And this is just like a flat lay of all 4 boards together. They're actually hanging up in a row across my window in my craft room, above my window. So I see them every time I'm in here standing at my craft table. So that was that. And then I have already started on March, and I just ended up with a heart paper. I think that was from Close to My Heart, since it was February and I had a lot of pink in my vision board. So that's what I have for that in my binder. And then in the January video, I showed you that I had attached this ruffle so that I could easily come to the monthly self-portrait. So this was one where I was still getting over COVID, and I put that I was able to rise above COVID-19 for my February self-portrait, because it was a good chunk of February that my husband and I both were still very weak, very slow, very sick, and so it took us a while to fully recover. So that's for February, and then you saw all that last time. And the tab that I chose for this month says Discovering, because to me, discovering a part of myself that would allow me to just do a free-for-all type magazine cut up image vision board, that was discovering a part of myself that I've not allowed to come out before. So I have a big photo that I printed out, or a picture that I printed out. It says, "Rise up, take courage, and do it." And that is kind of a paraphrase of the verse Ezra 10:4. I always choose a verse that goes along with my word as well, to tie my faith and my beliefs into my word. So just like before, I made a list of monthly goals, and then for my reflection, I said February was crazy busy. We got so much done around the house. We're not done yet though, so I'm having to rise above my tendency for perfection and order right now. It'll be okay. All will be back in place soon enough. Uh-oh, I left an H off. I need to fix that. So February was when we decided, or I told my husband I'd been thinking about moving my craft room downstairs to a larger space, and he just jumped right on it, and we began painting and redoing floors down here and all that. So it was a busy month. Even though we were still recovering, we were very busy. And so I put finally feeling better. This is this month's wins. I moved my studio. My husband told me I should officially call it a studio because I do film here. And then lots of decisions made and put into place. So fears that I have around my word are failure, no forward momentum, letting myself down, letting my family down, disappointing myself, my family and others, my health not cooperating, panic attacks, anxiety, and depression holding me back. The question, what if I fail? If I fail with my word this year, life will indeed go on. I will be greatly disappointed if I don't reach a few goals I've set for myself, but it will be all right in the end. There's always next year. So I had a little frowny face here and a smiley face on this one. And then it says, what if I succeed? If I succeed with my word this year, life may look a little different for me next year, as I have set some lofty goals, and they would make my day-to-day living better, happier, stronger, and more vibrant, with another smiley face. And then what's preventing me from moving forward? I did not have anything to need to fill up this much space, so I just simply put me, myself, and I. I am a barrier for myself right now, and so that is what I am working on moving beyond. And then we talked about doing a mind map in addition to or instead of your vision board. And so here's my rise with different categories of health, adventures, home, relationships, and self-care. And then kind of clustering different things that had to do with those main topics there. And that brings us to the end of February. And I just saw I didn't color this either, or circle that. So I need to go back and do a couple of things in February here to get it completed. So that was February One Little Word for 2022. I'm in the middle of working on March and kind of April simultaneously. So I will share March with you, and then hopefully I'm planning on kind of gathering things together and doing April as a process video. That's sort of my plan. So be on the lookout for March flip through and then an April process video. And let me know if you're doing one little word. What is your word? Leave it down in the comment section. Have you done one little word in the past? Have you never done one little word? Let me know where you stand. And if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up down below. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them down below as well. There's lots of links in the description box for products that I use most often. And if you have not already hit that subscribe button, I would love for you to do that and become a part of my little YouTube family. So I will post some close-ups at the end as well as over on Instagram, where I would love for you to follow me as well. And until I see you in the next video, take care of yourself, do something good for yourself, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.